Hi, I'm Shannon with Itsy Bitsy Book Bits, and here's what readers are saying about House of Ice and Whispers by Natalina Reis. House of Ice and Whispers by Natalina Reis is the prequel to House of Blood and Whispers. This is a romantic fantasy novel that tells the story of Edel. When the royal family is killed and their mansion burned down, Edel takes 5-year-old Princess Cahki and hides in the fjords. Edel meets Aren, who helps her as a guide, but soon they form a bond built on love and survival. This book has it all: drama, danger, adventure, and romance. I love this book. The world building is fantastic, and the characters are very real. The POV, being from both Aren and Edel, gives the story an immersive view from both sides. Highly recommend this one. That review came from Tammy Turner on Goodreads. Here is what Isla Eddy had to say on Goodreads. This book caught my attention with the description, and it did not disappoint. It hooked me in from the first page and never stopped. Seeing the bonds form between strangers into a family unit throughout the story was moving. How one man went from guide to protector. A world of ice where peace doesn't last long and enemies are never gone. I cannot wait to pick up book 1 in the series, having finished this amazing prequel to it. This one comes from Bookwitch92 on BookBub. Ever since reading Cahki's story in House of Blood and Whispers, I've always wanted to know her origin story. Reading this book broke my heart. This story is about her caretaker, Edel, and her journey to protect her country's last hope in the little princess. Along the way, they meet various different people, but the most impactful is their guide, Aren, a fierce fjord pirate who is at first not very willing to be their guide, but finally gave in, becomes their biggest protector. This found family trope just pulls at the heartstrings and just makes you want to jump into the story and protect them with all your might. The story did not disappoint, and it gives more insight to the world of Blood and Whispers. I loved reading this book and plan on reading the first book all over again. This one is from Angela Hayes on Amazon. House of Ice and Whispers by Natalina Reis is the prequel to House of Blood and Whispers, an origin story of sorts, from Edel and Aren's perspective. As with House of Blood and Whispers, this is another epic romantic fantasy with immersive world building, intriguing characters, a wonderful found family dynamic, action, adventure, danger, drama, romance, heart-aching emotion, secrets, and much more. The book also comes with a map and glossary, which really helps to bring everything to life. In a frosty realm where danger lurks beneath every snowdrift, Edel flees the palace massacre with the young Princess Cahki, the last hope of a shattered kingdom. Hiding in the treacherous fjords, they find an unlikely ally in Aren, a pirate with a haunted past. As danger closes in, the trio forges a bond of survival, love, and resilience. But in a land ruled by ice and betrayal, peace is as fleeting as warmth, and the fight for the future is far from over. As I have said many times now, I can always count on Miss Reis to deliver an engrossing and enjoyable read, and this book was all that and then some. I loved House of Blood and Whispers, and this is the origin story that really helped to paint a bigger picture. With an alternating dual POV between Edel and Aren, we really get an immersive, full perspective of all the developments. And then Cahki rounds things off with the epilogue from her perspective. This story is definitely one of my all-time favorites of her works. Happy reading. This last review comes from Bobby Jo Wagner on Amazon. This is an author that I have enjoyed reading from the first book I picked up from her. I enjoy this author's creative writing and details that make her stories come to life. This book is no different. This is a story about Edel and Aren. The royal family has fallen, and the only one left is little Cahki. Edel takes her and vanishes in the fjords, which is where they meet Aren. As their journey goes, it pulls Edel and Aren together. Their journey is one where you never know what is lurking in the shadows. Their journey is one you don't want to miss. I enjoy the characters and what they brought to the story. They are strong, engaging, and connectable. I enjoyed watching their growth, chemistry, and attraction throughout. Their journey is fast-paced and hard to put down. This is a great story and one I highly recommend. Thanks so much for tuning in to hear what readers are saying about House of Ice and Whispers by Natalina Reis. See you next time.